This is video part 2 of the 3-part video series on electron configuration. Before you watch this video, we recommend you to watch part 1 for better understanding. Okay, let's do a recap. This is a hydrogen atom. As you know, the atomic number of hydrogen is 1, which means that it has 1 proton. And you have learned that number of proton is equal to number of electron. So in hydrogen we have 1 proton, so number of electron will also be 1. So you know that the positively charged protons are located inside the nucleus. So the question is, where is this electron located? As you can see here, hydrogen has 1 energy level. Some of you might be thinking that what is this new term energy level? But you have already read about it or learned about it and by its former name, which was shell. And N is the letter that denotes number of shell or the energy level. So hydrogen has 1 energy level where this electron is located. So this energy level is also known as ground state. Why it's called ground state? Because this energy level, which is the first energy level, is closest to the nucleus. Because there can be more than 1 energy level. So we will look into our next example. Let's look at carbon atom now. So as you can see, the atomic number of carbon is 6. That means carbon has 6 protons and 6 electrons. Let's look at the electronic configuration of carbon. As you can see, this is the configuration of carbon given. Carbon has 6 electrons. First energy level can hold only up to 2 electrons, as you already know. So that is, remaining 4 electrons will go into the second energy level, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 plus 2 makes 6. So this is the electronic configuration of carbon, which has 2 energy level. This is the ground state energy level 1, and this is the second energy level. So through electron configuration, we can exactly locate where the electrons are and how many electrons are present in these orbitals. Let's have a closer look at the energy levels. So as you can see here, energy level has further got sublevels, and these sublevels contains orbitals, and orbital is the place where the electrons are located. In other words, this is the region containing electrons. So now let's take an in-depth look into SPBF configuration. As you have seen before, that the energy level has sublevels in here, and we will look into sublevel in detail now. So sublevels are of 4 types: S, P, D and F. S stands for sharp, P stands for principal, D stands for diffuse, and F stands for fundamental. So if you look at this chart over here, you can see that energy level 1, that is this N1, has only 1 sublevel, and that sublevel is S. Energy level 2 has 2 sublevels, that is sublevel S and sublevel P. And then if you look at energy level 3, it has 3 sublevels, S, P and D. And the last one, the energy level 4, has 4 sublevels, S, P, D and F. So let's look into each sublevel. So first sublevel is S sublevel. As you can see, it has a round or a sphere shape. So S sublevel. S sublevel has one orbit. One orbital can hold two electrons. So one electron, two electrons. That is total 2 electrons. It can hold less than one, but maximum it can hold up to 2 electrons. So sublevel S will have 2 electrons. So the next one, we will go to sublevel P. As you can see, sublevel P has a dumbbell shape. So we will write it here, P sublevel. P sublevel has 3 orbitals, 1, 2, 3. And remember, each orbital holds how much electrons? How many electrons? 2 electrons. So 2 will be here, maximum of 2, that is. 2 will be here and 2 will be here. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 6. So total sublevel P can hold 6 electrons. It can hold up to 6 electrons. Now we will look into the next two sublevels, that is D sublevel and F sublevel. Both D and F have a very complex shape. So first let's look into D sublevel. D sublevels have 5 orbitals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And as you know that each orbital hold how many? 2 electrons each. So 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 10 electrons. So D sublevel will hold 10 electrons. Next one is the F sublevel. F sublevel. F sublevel has 7 orbitals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each holding 2 electrons, that is 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is equal to 14 electrons. So sublevel S has 2 electrons, sublevel P has 6 electrons, sublevel D has 10 electrons and sublevel F has 14 electrons. So what are the takeaways from today's session? Electron configuration helps us to know the exact location of the electrons. The energy levels further have sublevels. Sublevels have different orbitals. Electrons are found inside orbitals. The first sublevel is called S sublevel. It can hold up to 2 electrons. The second sublevel is called P sublevel. That can hold up to 6 electrons. The next one is D sublevel and that can hold up to 10 electrons. And the last one is called F sublevel, can hold up to 14 electrons.